Assalamu alaikum everyone again. Hello again. So let's start today. Now we're going to be learning about dividing rational numbers. That will be lesson 1.9, grade 7. Okay, so the learning intention of today's class is to divide rational numbers using, of course, you need to apply first the rules of dividing rational numbers. Here are the rules for dividing rational numbers. A positive divided by a positive, that's a positive. Same sign, we are happy. Different signs, we are unhappy. Okay, so let's move on here. Okay, so we have a real life application, but before we go to it, I'm going to start with reminding you of the steps to divide fractions. So mostly in this lesson, what we're going to be doing, most of the questions are fractions. If you have decimals, you can use your worst nightmare, long division, long division of dividing decimals. But today's class, actually, I'm going to be focusing on how to divide fractions. So to divide fractions, we use our favorite strategy, KCF. So K stands for keep, C stands for change, and F stands for flip. Okay, so for example, here I have these two fractions. The first one, I'm going to keep it. Division will become multiplication, and 1/5, I'm going to flip it into 5/1. Actually, this flipping part, it has a name. It's called reciprocal. Okay, so when someone asks you what's the reciprocal of 1/5, you guys are gonna say it is 5/1. That means you just flip it. It has also another name. It has two names, reciprocal. The other name is called a multiplicative inverse. Okay, so if you see these two words in your book, please note that these two keywords indicates the flip part. Okay, so multiplicative inverse or reciprocal. Okay, so let's go back here and start with this question. Okay, so we have Yumiko. She has a drip hose attached to a rain barrel for her garden. The water drains from the rain barrel at a constant rate. Okay, constant rate. What is the change per minute after 1 minute? So as you can see here, they're giving you how much the drip hose is dripping in 6 minutes. Okay, in 6 minutes. But the question is asking you per minute. So guys, remember, whenever you go from big number to small number, the operation that you're gonna use is definitely division. Okay, so keep that in mind. Whenever you're going from big to small per minute, per any unit, a second, and so on, you are going to be dividing. So I'm gonna place my numbers. The first, I have a mixed number, -3 and 3/5 divided by 6. Okay, so let's start. The first thing, just like we studied in lesson 1.7, the previous lesson, the first thing that you should do is always convert the mix into a fraction, an improper fraction. How we are going to do that? 2 easy steps: multiply and add. So 5/3. Okay, here leave the negative alone. Do not go and say 5 times -3. Just say, because then when you add it, you're gonna be ending up with a totally different answer. Okay, so leave the negative outside. Don't include it in the multiplication and addition. Okay, so 5/3, that's 15, plus 3, that's 18, and the denominator stays the same. Then I'm going to bring the rest same. Okay guys, I'm going to bring them down same. I did not touch them. Now I'm going to apply the strategy that's called keep, change, flip. It's better to write it underneath it. It will help you a lot and organize your work. Okay, I forgot to bring down the negative, sorry. So the first thing, first fraction, I'm gonna keep it, -18 divided by 5. Then division will be changed into multiplication. And now here I have 6 alone. 6 is a whole number, so how do I flip it? How do you flip it? You need to write it as a fraction. So how do I write 6 as a fraction? Simply, you divide it by 1. Just add a leg to it. Let it walk. just like the rest of the fractions. Okay, so now we're gonna flip it. It's gonna be 1 over 6. Now let's multiply 18 times 1, that's 18, and 5 by 6, that's 30. And the sign will be negative. Okay, guys, that's your final answer. You got a proper fraction, so but it's not in simplest form. Okay, if you want to simplify it, you can divide both of them by 2 and it will come out simplified. So that is it for dividing a mixed number with a whole number, for dividing rational numbers for now. Okay, so my final answer will be per minute. Okay, okay. Okay, guys, so the change of volume of water, this is the simplified answer, by the way. Again, remember, multiplicative inverse or reciprocal, it's the same meaning as the word flip, as the last step in the KCF, okay? Let's practice more questions. Find each quotient. Directly here, since you have, guys, both fractions, you don't need to convert anything. You don't need to recycle the mixed number. There are no mixed numbers. Simply, we're going to start with, I'm going to write KCF and start my work. So the first one, I'm going to keep it. Negative 7 divided by 12. Division will be changed to multiplication. And 1 over 7, flip it. 7 divided by 1. Then I will multiply 7 times 7, that's 49. 12 times 1, that's 12. And the sign will be negative. Okay, guys. You can simplify it by doing long division. I'm going to stick now to that answer. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay, next one, we have here a mixed number, and that's a fraction. The fraction is ready for us, but the mixed number, we need to convert it into an improper fraction. 2 steps, multiply and add. 4 times 6, that's 24 plus 1, 25, and the denominator stays the same. Then I will bring down the rest. I will bring the division sign. I will bring the negative 5 out of 16. Please do not go and rush and do it mentally in your head. The keep, change, flip. You know, like you change the division to multiplication and then you flip, because many of the students, unfortunately, they forget to flip. So it's better to go step by step, convert the mixed to improper, then bring down the division sign, same as it is. Bring down the other fraction, same as is. Okay, now you can apply KCF. Let's do it. So the first one will say division will change into multiplication, and this will become 16 over 5, and the sign will be negative. Now, 25 times negative 16, you can do the turtle head. You can do a 2-digit by 2-digit multiplication. Okay, I guess the answer will be 400. Okay, 4 times 5, that's 20. And the sign will be negative, because positive times negative, that's a negative, okay? When you simplify it, it's going to be negative 0 and 0. They cancel each other. 40 divided by 2, that's 20, okay? You can leave the answer like that, but this one is easy to simplify, so why not? Okay, guys, let's move on. Third one, as you can see here, you have a negative 1. Whenever you have a whole number, it means it's amazing. Your teacher loves you because you don't need to do anything. It's just a whole number. It's ready for you. Okay, so here the other number is a fraction. So directly we are going to start with keep, change, flip. The first one, I'm going to keep it, negative 1. Division, change into multiplication. And this one, we are going to flip it. Negative 13 divided by 10. Okay. Now let's multiply. Some of the students, they say, Miss, what do I multiply 10 with? Well, negative 1 is a whole number, and to write it as a rational number, all you have to do is just divide by 1. It won't affect it, because any number divided by 1, it's the same number. Okay, now let's multiply. 1 times 13, that's 13. 1 times 10, that's a 10. and the sign will be positive. Okay, if you want to simplify it, you can do a long division. This one is easy actually. How many tens are in 13? 1 10. The leftover will be 3 tenths. Okay guys, so yeah, if you want me to show you how to do this one, let's do it together. It's 49 divided by 12. So how many 12s will fit in 49? That will be 2, I guess. Okay, 2 times, no, actually we have more. It's not 2. We got 3. No, 3 times 12, that's 36. Yeah, let's try 4. Okay, 4 times 12, that will be 48. Okay, guys. 9 minus 8, that's a 1. Okay, so remember, now this will be your whole, and this will be your numerator. So the final answer will be negative 4 wholes and 1 12ths. 1 12ths, okay? Or 1 out of 12. So this is how you guys simplify it. Okay, I wasn't going to simplify, but I guess we need to. Okay, so that's it for dividing rational numbers. Direct questions, okay? Coming here to the word problem, this is the same word problem as we did above. Again, they're asking you per minute. When the question is asking you per minute, you should be dividing. Here, they're telling you decreased. That means your number will be negative. So it's negative 4 and 5/8 divided by 4. Okay, guys, so you will do the same steps. You're gonna multiply and add. I will keep that for you. Open your book and please try it. It's page 60. Okay, guys, again, follow the keywords. When it's telling you decreased or lost or will lose, that means your answer is going to be negative. Okay? Okay. Now, this is the type of questions that we love to bring you guys in the exams. Derek says that this quotient, okay, the answer is negative 1/3. So what's the correct quotient? So directly he's telling you in the question that his answer, you can conclude that his answer is not correct. They're asking you for the correct quotient. How you're gonna do this? Simply, you're gonna solve it. Okay, we're gonna grab this one down. Negative 2/7 divided by negative 2 over 21. Now we're going to apply KCF. The first one, we're going to keep it. Change division to multiplication and then flip 21 over 2. Okay, 21 times 2, that will be 42. And 2 times 7, that will be 14. Okay, guys, don't forget the sign. The sign will be positive. Why? The sign is going to be positive because negative times negative equal positive. Finally, we simplify it. When you divide 42 divided by 14, the final answer will be positive 3. Okay? So this is your correct quotient. It's not negative 1/3, it's positive 3. So what mistake he did? How did he ended up with this answer? Well, obviously he did not apply KCF strategy correctly. He did not multiply with the reciprocal of 2 out of 21. Or he did not multiply with the multiplicative inverse. Okay, guys? Yeah, that's the reason, but I don't have enough space to write it. So let's move on. Okay, the second part of this lesson is about complex fractions. We have something in math that's called a complex fraction. You know, think of it as a piece of land. You got this piece of land only. You want to build a house, but you can't. You want to build 2 houses, but you can't. So what do? You build a duplex house, like a duplex. A duplex is called? I don't know. Anyways, you build a building with more than 1 apartment in it. Okay, to save space. But to be honest, I don't know why they did that with fractions. Yeah, I guess to save them from typing. And instead of typing it horizontally, they decided to type it vertically. Okay, I'm just joking. Now, Let's move on. Step number one, we're going to simplify this complex fraction. What's a complex fraction? Complex fraction is basically you have a fraction as a numerator and the fraction in the denominator. Okay, so step number one, you need to rewrite it as a division problem, a normal division expression. A number here, division, a number here. Okay, you got the dividend, the divisor. That's it. Then you need to convert the mixed number into a fraction. Then you need to apply KCF. Then you multiply and then you simplify. That's it. Okay, so let's simplify this one. So the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm going, instead of it being written vertically, we're gonna write it horizontally. I'm gonna start with the first one, -2/7. This fraction here, it means division. Okay, the fraction bar in here means division. I'm going to change it into a division sign and then 1 1/3. So see guys, I did not do anything special. I just brought the numerator as the dividend and the denominator as the divisor. Yeah, that's it. Now I'm going to check what do I have. The first one is a fraction, it's ready. I'm going to bring it down. Division, bring it down. Now this next number, I should change it into a fraction. 2 easy steps, multiply and add. 3 by 1, that's a 3, plus 1, that's a 4, and the denominator stays the same. Okay, as simple as this. Now, I'm not done, of course. We're going to apply what, guys? KCF. KCF. Again, you write it beneath it, and then you start your work. The first one you're going to keep. Division will change. And 4/3, you're going to flip it into 3/4. And that's it. You're done. Let's multiply. -2 times 3, that's a -6. And 7 times 4, that's 14. You can simplify it. Divide by 2, divide by 2. And, oh, sorry, guys. 7 times 4. Sorry, I made a mistake. Okay. -6. 7 times 4, that's 28. Okay. You can also divide it by 2. It will work. Okay, so that's it for, or you can keep it the same as you wish. Okay, guys, so that is it for complex fraction. Again, when you see a complex fraction, don't be scared. It's just, instead of writing it horizontally, they wrote it to you vertically. I'm not sure of the reason. I should Google it more or ask my dear friend ChatGPT for the answer. So you guys can Google and tell me why it's written in this way. What's the point of complex fractions in life? Okay, so yeah, that's it for today. See you when I see you guys.